all whack MCs! The following recording was recovered from the wreckage of Project Designate Omega. All contents herein are strictly classified by order of President Beckbaum. Commence playback now!
Hi everybody, and welcome to a very special behind-the-scenes episode of the Rubber Chicken Podcast. I'm Tim, one of the writers on the show, and today I'm going to be sitting in on a roundtable discussion with the rest of the TRC staff to discuss what direction we're going to be taking the podcast in the second season. I'm just getting in here now. I'm slightly late, I've missed much.
There was specific pages that I had cleaned off daily in that...
Hi everyone, sorry I'm late. Good to see you all being so constructive. What are we working on?
Oh, we haven't actually started yet.
Huh. So, what's all the commotion?
Playboy with Trisha Helfer on the cover fell in the toilet.
Yeah, sorry, lost my grip.
Somebody has to go in
The
after
meeting
it.
was supposed to start 20 minutes ago.
Well, what do you want me to do? They're all preoccupied.
I'll go in after it!
Oh,
Okay, thanks, Tim. As you all know, we're here off the tail of our initial success to talk about what we're going to do in Season 2.
sorry, season 2 of what? Battlestar Galactica, idiot?
I am, of course, talking about our podcast. Did everyone have a good break?
Yeah.
Get in touch with your respective muses?
They moved her to an out-of-state facility and didn't tell me.
Right. So, what has everyone been up to? Ben?
Well, I've been doing a series of off-Broadway poetry recitals. They went down pretty well.
At least 150 more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
The New York Times said they'd give me 2 stars if I'd shut up and go away.
Great. You take them up on that?
Nah, held out until they sent over a Tony.
Whoa, a Tony.
Yep,
Are you going to show us?
sure, why not? Say hi, man.
Sup, dudes? Name's Tony.
Andre, what did you get up to during the break?
Gordon and I went on an adventure tour through the glorious Canadian countryside. This is an HOV lane, asshole!
Sounds spiritual. Anything else interesting happen?
My girlfriend Adrian and I broke up recently.
Oh, God, that's terrible news. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm fine with it. No, I'm great, actually. Fantastic. Really glad.
No. You're just saying that. Listen, guys, right here, right now, I'd like to put forward a motion in support of Gord in this hard time to not make any jokes about his failed relationship.
Wait, hang on a second. What?
Andre, you have a problem with this?
Well, yeah.
That's a bit mean of you, don't you
A
think?
bit mean of me. Oh, riddle me this, Batman. Where the hell was my motion when I got dumped last season, huh?
Guys, I just want to say that even though I don't really mind that Adrian dumped me, I'm really touched by this show of support.
No, there will be no show of support. We're going to make fun of Gord just as mercilessly
Andre,
as we made fun of me.
I don't really...
You finally got your stupid magazine out of the toilet. It's over.
It's over. That's what she said, right, guys? Right? Am I right?
What, who said?
What?
Adrian, when she dumped you, I'm making fun of you.
Well, we actually ended things very courteously.
That's what she said, right? Right? Am I?
Tim, what did you do during the break?
Oh, nothing much. Little jogging, little chess.
Jogging and chess?
Yeah, you bet. It helps hone my mental and physical skill set for when I dress up as a mime and fight criminals by night under my alter ego, Mime Fighter. Shoot him!
I can't. He's still in that box.
Oh God, he's getting closer, even though there's an intense wind blowing towards him.
It must be that invisible rope.
Excellent. What about you, Bung?
Well, the ankle tracker made it hard. I did manage to get a bit of arson in at the local orphanage when the batteries ran out.
Ah, so that's why you have a police officer with you.
What? No, not at all.
Well, I've been living the high life in Paris, France. Here, listen to this tape that proves it.
Alistair, dinner's ready.
It was fun, educational, and it all really happened. Remember, don't drink the frogs.
French people think that putting that in front of all sorts of various French words is amusingly bad English.
Oh, very witty, Benjamin, yes. Jolly good, jolly good. Anyway, for my part, I've been pretty spiffing now that you mention it. I think I've come up with quite an amusing little riff on the Nintendo Virtual Boy. You see, the thing about...
Okay, now that we're all caught up, has anyone had any brilliant sketch ideas?
I think we should do one about a French chef, only he starts most of his words with H. Huh.
We did that last season.
We did?
We did.
I don't think
More
we did.
specifically, I did.
I don't remember that. I think you're lying. I think you're lying, and I hate you.
Okay,
I hate you, and I wish you were never born. Sorry. I'm still trying to get the dosage right on these things.
I think we should stop mentioning the land of canoes. It's not funny
Agreed.
anymore.
Any objections?
Oh, I rather
No
thought a
objections.
smidgen.
There'll be no more podcasts that mention the land of canoes.
The land of what?
The Land of Canoes.
The what of
The
canoes?
humorous recurring number cleverly subverting popular music through redundant lyrical devices. I thought it was worth a chuckle at the time, but you know what they say. A rolling stone in the hand is worth killing 2 kettles of fish up the wrong tree.
Well said.
Wait, we're not mentioning the Land of Canoes anymore?
No, we're not.
No more land of canoes.
No more Land of Canoes.
Land of Canoes.
Land of Canoes.
While we're cutting things I made up, I say no more thoughts of the day either.
Why, you ran out of ideas?
Well, I ran out of good ideas.
Long ago.
Oh, by Juniper. Well, it seemed to this old soul
Done.
that,
No more thoughts of the day.
Also, I think we should cut Nigel.
What, you mean get rid of the weekly joke?
No, I mean with a knife.
I see.
What kind
Maybe we could just fire him.
What, with a gun?
No, we just cancel his employment.
No, I say, that's
I don't
a
know.
bit...
That sounds pretty cruel.
Yeah, maybe. Nigel, you're fired.
Ah, I see. Well, fine. Yes, that's fine, sir. I shall accept this dismissal as an officer and a gentleman. I'll just hop on back to my various manners about the pristine English countryside. I say they're all quite big, you know, especially the one in Kent. It's quite massive, and I rather like the Xbox.
Yes, right. That's great, Nigel. But before you go, I don't suppose you'd mind explaining, just out of curiosity, how it is that you can afford a plane ticket but can't afford to pay us back the money you borrowed, supposedly to pay your outstanding hostel bills.
Touché, sir. Yes, you see when I say Kent, I of course mean the Sir Elsington Kent halfway house across the street from the Dover produce market. See, I don't have much money on me right now. It's all tied up, you see. Tied up in a sack under my mattress, to be frank.
You mean...
An empty sack, in fact. Really, I don't have any money. At all.
Really? Well, here's your wallet back then.
But, my good fellows, I think you'll find that I'm in fact rich with rollicking witticisms regarding the E.T., the extraterrestrial game for the Atari 2600. You see, the thing about...
Get out.
Just so we're clear, I didn't give him his wallet back. I gave him Ben's.
Wait, what?
Alright, is it just me, or has the only thing we've accomplished so far been the cutting of jokes and people from the show?
Seems that way. Come on, people. We need new sketch ideas. Let's bring this new season to life!
Oh!
Yes?
We can't have Emily on the show anymore. She filed a restraining order, so...
That's what she said.
What?
Not to come within 30 feet of her. She said that.
To your mother?
There it is again. Why don't you mock Gord's breakup, huh? He just got dumped. It's fresh meat.
I don't eat fresh meat. Unless it's my kill.
What do you... What?
Now that I'm single, I can eat whatever I want.
I hate my life.
Oh, speaking of Andre's life and how much we all hate it.
You guys hate
No,
your life?
we meant the audience hates your life.
Right.
Right, anyway, since Emily's filed a restraining order pending legal action against Andre and his estate, we've been forced to recast her.
I'm sorry, what? You can't recast my girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
You can't recast my ex-girlfriend, then.
Actually, is it even possible to recast a real person?
Well, we did it anyway. Everybody say hi to Fiona.
Good
Hey
evening,
there.
ma'am. My name is
Hi,
Gordon
everyone.
Douglas Myron.
I just want to say I'm really excited about working with you all. Podcasts are so exciting. They're such dynamic, evolving new
Definitely.
medium in entertainment.
Definitely. I'm Andre, and I'd like to be the first to say that you are also dynamic and, evolving, looking. I think you'll make a great girlfriend.
I'm just playing your girlfriend,
No,
right?
yeah, of course, Emily.
Fiona.
So, Fiona, welcome aboard from all of us. We feel you'll really shake things up this season with your
Did you want
dynamic,
to grab a drink or something?
dynamic set of talents.
No.
God, you're always like
You
this.
just met me.
Emily.
Fiona.
Andre, look! It's a Playboy with Trisha Helfer on the cover.
Oh.
I want that back when you're done.
Shouldn't I get it? I did fish
There
it
are
as a-
many copies!
Oh, God!
And on that note, I think we're all going to start going over sketch ideas, yes? You have all been working on concepts while you're away, haven't you?
Yeah. I had this one sketch.
I'm a biter.
My hamstrings!
Okay, how about a sketch where two grown men fight over pictures of a robot who looks like a woman?
She's actually a woman who looks like a robot. I mean, that's why the cast is.
Could we get some work done, please? Seriously. As I was saying...
Wait, robots? That sounds good. I had an idea for a sketch. Give me that. So, we've got this robot, right? Only he's made from gold, right? And then everyone chases him.
And then what?
What do you mean?
What happens after he gets chased?
I don't know. He explodes.
He explodes.
It's a satire. All I know is...
Is what?
What?
Okay, right. Thank you for that bong. We'll absolutely take that into consideration.
That does make sense. He's made of gold.
One thing I should remind you all to do is be very discreet with running gags. We need to draw humour from the current characters and situations, not the assumed knowledge of previous jokes. It's called situation comedy, and it's a technique I picked up in London, England, as you can hear on this tape.
Alistair, come to dinner now, please.
Yeah, great suggestion. Look, Alistair, why don't you lay out the new approach you think we should be taking this season, huh? You and I were talking about it the other day. I feel like you had some really good thoughts on it.
I thought we were cutting the thought of the day.
We're cutting Andre's thought of the day because once he ran out of Stephen Hawking jokes, it just became a soapbox asking for sympathy after his girlfriend dumped him. Boo-hoo! Man up, damn it!
You know, Emily and I really didn't part on bad terms.
Sure.
No, really, it was all an act. For, you know, the podcast, rubber chicken humor, and stuff. See, she's right here.
Where?
She's right here with me, and things are totally fine. And
That's
cool.
not what my framed copy of the restraining order says.
Oh, Christ, would you please just make fun of Gord, huh? Please, for me.
I hang it on the wall above my toilet and laugh at it every morning. Also, I pray to my dark gods for your unhappiness.
My girlfriend and I used to laugh at Andre a lot. Yeah. Those were good times.
Alistair, could you please expound on what you think should happen in Season 2?
I'll expound your Season 2.
Yeah, absolutely. We all think that Season 1 was a big success. We started out a bit shakily, but we all learned a great deal through the course of its production. We really need to capitalise on that, work with our strengths, eliminate our weaknesses, and really develop the show.
Just like a heartfelt statement made as a subtle, random comedic aside, which is not only heartfelt, but philosophical, metaphorical, and completely nonsensical.
Exactly, Ben. That kind of random humour is exactly what the Rubber Chicken has always been about. From Mysteries in a Van to the Land of Canoe.
The Land of what?
But at the same time, we need to embrace an audience outside the small readership of the site.
I thought he was on holidays.
My point exactly. So what I really think we have to do is concentrate more on extended, sketch-like material and rely less on random insanity and inane pop culture references to provide humour.
Oh, sorry, I should have turned it off.
This is a meeting!
Didn't we already use these sound effects last season?
I told you, stop being so self-referential.
Please, continue.
We don't want to alienate new listeners by drawing needless attention to throwaway bit part characters from last season. Right, Bluesman?
I agree.
I got something.
Excellent, Gord. What have you got?
We cut the announcer from the show.
What? Why?
To be dynamic, you know, shake things up. Also, because I hate him and on a deep, bitter, personal level that I don't want to discuss here.
I think the best way to subvert the expectations of our jaded, anticipatory audience is to do nothing at all.
What makes you think our audience is jaded and anticipatory?
Probably because it's largely composed of people we went to high school with, who resent us.
And those we've crushed on the way to the top. Crushed like melons.
I'm not sure this is helping very much. So are we cutting the announcer or not?
I don't know. Fiona, how do you feel about this?
Well, I don't actually know what you're talking about. but-
Is anyone at all concerned about how I might feel about such a development?
It just hasn't been the same since you shaved.
The divorce left me a broken man, sir. I did things I later came to regret.
I can confirm that in horrific, frightening detail.
It's really not necessary.
Like the part with the chicken soul, the rubber
Oh, hey,
band,
speaking of woman-hating broken men, the world-weary noir detective guy called and said he couldn't make it today.
Did he say why?
Yeah. Apparently, the day was as long and gray as a rusty scabbard, and even though the morning sun was an eyesore, an embarrassing acne imperfection on the silky white hot sky, he was, long story short, he has a cold. He can't come because he's got a cold.
Oh, you mean like that funny feeling you get in the back of your neck when a dame you swear you'll tear to pieces sooner than press against your soul gives you a look like a silver bullet through the ticker?
Well, actually more like the blossoming of a new flower on the grave of a long-dead partner, or a scrap of life-saving flotsam in the ocean of humanity's bile. I said I'd bring him some cough drops later.
Speaking of things that start with cough, Can we get some more coffee here?
Ah, that was very clever.
So I think we can agree. We cut back on the running gags and keep obscure recurring characters to a strict minimum. Right, Professor Hawking?
I concur, Colin, Dad, clothes, parentheses.
And Andre, Gord, you two really have to stop the Hitler jokes. Mum won't let me play the podcast at home anymore.
That's your wish, and I respect it.
That rule doesn't cover me too, does it?
Coffee!
You guys should be aware that I can only record in the evenings now. I work afternoons at the Holocaust Memorial Center for Lower Mainland Jews.
Yes, working all day and night at the Holocaust Memorial Center for Lower Mainland Jews.
Yes, he's here with the Holocaust thingy blues.
Who let Hammersmith back in?
Yeah, man, Tony can dig it.
Speaking of baked goods, where's lunch?
Is this the kind of thing you guys usually do?
All the time, baby. All the time.
Hey, back off, buddy. Back off. She's mine, got it?
Listen, Andre, I don't mean to seem rude,
We'll
but
talk about this in the car.
Now, anyway, chaps, I don't mean to interject, but I thought this seemed like a moment where we could perhaps lighten the mood, you see. Yes, well, you see, I happen to have quite an amusing joke here for all of you. Yes. Yes, it's about the World of Warcraft, you know.
No,
You
this
see,
is
the
moment,
thing
Nigel.
about World of Warcraft...
Nigel, there's a time and
The,
a place.
the thing about it is...
Nigel, we
Nigel?
talked about this.
Oh, God,
Well, you
no.
see, the thing is...
Nigel,
It takes rather
Nigel, we
rather
don't want
a long time to
Nigel,
play, you understand. So,
Nigel.
so yes, you
Nigel.
well, you
Nigel,
don't really
stop,
have
please.
a whole lot
No,
of
no,
time to
please,
spend
not
on
what
other
they
things
think.
now, do you?
No.
It's more like,
Yes, we know. We
Alistair,
know.
make him
we get
stop.
it.
more like no social life of Warcraft, eh? Eh?
Nigel.
Oh, yeah.
There. Done. What do you mean I can... You're not my goddamn mother. At this point in time, I would just like everyone to take note that for legal reasons, I did not just do that now.
Oh, great. That'll be Morty. I'll put it on
Morty
speaker.
Beckbaum? No, why? Why do you keep doing this to
Well,
me?
he is your agent, isn't
Andre
he?
Schummers, Morty Beckbaum, learner's driver's license and a fanny pack of men's enhancement pills. Hello.
Mr. Beckbaum, this is Gord Myron from the Rubber Chicken Podcast. You're also on with Alistair Craig, Tim Morrison, Brett Cullen, Ben Kazmina, Andre Summers, Fiona Revel, Sir Nigel Haversmith IV, the announcer, Stephen Hawking, the formless underlord of the Crimson Kingdom, the faux British accent guy from that Bacon and Egg sketch in episode 7, Alistair Craig from 10 years in the future, Bluesman.
Andre Schummers, got a comedy joke for you. You'll love it. You'll dig it. Here
Hang
it
up,
comes.
hang that up
Hello,
right now.
two John Travoltas walk into a battlefield Earth.
Hey, I see that movie. It was rubbish.
Shut up, I can't hear this properly.
I'm trying to have a rational discourse about film here.
I
and
can't hear it. Be
you're-
quiet.
This is really unprofessional,
Ah!
guys.
I'm not sure I can be a part of this, guys. I really
Oh, that's
like.
typical,
it was
isn't
nice.
it? You can never commit to anything, can you?
What are you talking
I
about?
just want to be held. Is that so hard?
That's what she said.
Oh, that was a good one. Well done.
Thank you. Sometimes these women just come along and... No, wait. Rah!
I got the heart.
I'm sorry, today's not in good shape.
So he's not always like this.
The blanket that I love. Actually, 5 blankets. Can I have
No, I don't. I
Why should you communicate with me?
Think about
Why?
I want
Am I
to
speaking
no,
Spanish? You know, I don't actually speak Spanish. I don't know how.
Picture in the face with my ring.
Stop! Please, please, just stop! I tried to be the voice of reason here, but I can't keep living this lie. I hate running gags, and I loathe self-referential
Tim,
humour.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Wait, Tim, are you holding a tape recorder?
Yeah, I thought I could make this, a neat behind-the-scenes special for the fans.
Fan. Singular.
Objection! You say you dislike self-reference, yet in recording and thus referencing what will, by its very nature, be an entirely self-referential episode, you yourself have become a paradoxically spinning cog in the very system you so abhor.
That's not true.
Error 29381. Logical error. Commence self-destruction.
Andre was right. Cylon.
Alright, I guess that can't be called a total loss. I say we call it a day and let's try again next week.
Next week? Why, what a coincidence! You see, coming up next week on the Rubber Chicken Podcast, a cute puppy dog and an adorable kitten join forces to go on a rollicking cross-country adventure in search of...
Cut that out!
The moon, people!
What did we say? What did we say?
Tim, your head's grown back.
Well, this isn't my head.
Okay, next week, that sounds like it'll be the
Hail, mortal insect!
Tuesday morning?
The formless
Okay.
underlord of the
So-
Crimson Kingdom beckons to ye.
You
I
what?
demand a ride home.
No.
Damnation.
Hold on, wait a sec. Aren't we supposed to end every episode with a musical number?
Right.
What are we gonna do?
I'm sure I remember
guys,
reading,
what the hell?
Honey, calm down.
It's okay, guys. I've got an emergency voice
All right,
man.
stop! Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention.
Gordon, quick, what was that song I made up that you hated? It was about boating or something, right?
Take it away, Professor Hawking.
Hey guys, it's me, Chad. What did I miss?
Next week on the Rubber Vatican Podcast, Old Man Chesapeake's cattle are ambushed by a gang of manly, brooding and possibly gay rustlers. G-Unit and Snoop Dogg's canine posse settle their differences the way it's done on the streets, with an elaborately choreographed jazz ballet sequence. And a certain character is in for a surprise when an unexpected eventuality catches him unawares.
Stop it.
Tune in
Stop
next...
it. Did you think I was joking?
Ahem! Tune in next week!